Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Nigerians no longer want to sit on the fence and watch the country nosedive any longer, especially in respect to the issue of insecurity that daily is increasing and causing so much tension, so much economic hardship in the country. Right now, it's everyone's responsibility as a group had to barricade the gate of the National Assembly, demanding to be involved in the fight against insurgency, banditry, and kidnapping in the country. And that's what we're going to be looking at in a jiffy. You can see that nobody is ready to give up on the country called Nigeria any longer. We want to see how, at least if we have to, continue as one nation, the peace that we've been enjoying thus far must be restored. And that's why nobody is ready to sit on the fence again. The Hunters Group of Nigeria has asked for an opportunity and also recognition under the law to assist the federal government tackle the ravaging insecurity in the country. But before we give you details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. The Hunters Group of Nigeria, HGN, besieged the National Assembly main gate with its members numbering over 1,000 from across the country on Tuesday, begging to complement the effort of the conventional security agencies in apprehending bandits and the insurgents terrorizing the country. The commander of the Akwa Ibom State Command of the organization, John Essien, who spoke with journalists, said they needed the backing of the law. Essien, however, said they were at the National Assembly for a public hearing on a bill for an act to establish the Nigerian Hunters Council of Nigeria. The bill has gone through the first and second reading, and the reasons we are here is for public hearing. As you can see, we have members across the entire villages. When you talk about security challenges, if the opportunity is given to us, we can perform very well because as common community-based officers, you know all the strangers that come into your environment and you can easily identify those that are not from there. Maybe from there, you can be able to find out what the person's mission is all about. That is the reason we are here to tell the government that we can do the job. I want to tell you that if the opportunity is given to hunters, the security challenges in the country would be minimized. If you look at our Facebook and social media, you'll see that we have been doing a lot of work arresting kidnappers, criminals, name them. With our presence and other security agencies, when we come together, it makes the job easier. So that is why we are here today. We believe the government would not hesitate to give us a try, he said. And this is quite exciting, and it's something worth commending because according to the Constitution, the issue of security is not just the responsibility of the federal government. Everyone is charged with that responsibility. At least if you can't do much, at least in your environment, in your spheres of influence around you, you can see to it that any strange element that is coming in, you do something about it. And I think that's why these guys have decided to take the bulls by the horn. Nobody wants to wait and see how the peaceful atmosphere we've been enjoying is deteriorating day after day. This issue of insecurity is affecting virtually everything in the country. The political atmosphere is affected. The economic atmosphere is affected. Businesses, investors are no longer coming in to invest in the country. People are scared of putting their money in any form of business in the country. Right now, the issue of increase in prices of goods, especially foodstuff, is something that everyone just need to, deal with it, because right now, farmers no longer enter the bush, no longer enter their farms because of fear of being hacked down. The number of people that have been brought down as a result of insurgency or insecurity in the country has increased far beyond our expectation. And I think that is why people are ready to stop this thing. As much as we are praying and we are seeking for God to help us, I think at the same time, people need to bolden up and see how this thing can be put under check once and for all. And it will have to start from every individual. As much as you are a peace-loving person and you want the country to return back to its peaceful state, you have to do something drastic about it. And that's why I say that these hunters, guys, they have to be applauded, because with what they have said, it's a pointer to the fact that the country, if not anything, we need state security. We need state police. People, not just state police who will cluster in the, state capital. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about having these people in all the nooks and crannies of our communities, our villages, in farm settlement. They just have to be there. Because if we have this kind of people all around, there is no way these bandits will have easy way. And the things that had been happening continue happening, For example, in 2017, we saw what happened in Benue State. We started the year in a very horrific way, you understand? And the same thing happening in other places. For example, Southern Kaduna, there is no peace. In other places, Imo State is now so badly hit by these same bandits. A lot is happening in the country. And Nigerians can no more sit back and watch it. If it is the Fulani headers who are behind it, then we should get ready for them. Someone was talking about how they put bandits under check in their community. And what did they do? When they knew that on a daily basis, these guys were visiting them and extorting from them, stealing from them, humiliating them, taking advantage of their women, they had to come together as a group of vigilantes with the local guns that they have. According to the info, the guy said every 30 minutes, they shoot in the air. When they shoot in the air, is an indication, hey, that we have people who are here and we are ready to protect our community. He said as long as they have been doing that till date, they have not seen any further attack. And guess what? That's the way out. With what they have done now, I think no matter what, these are the kind of bills that should be fast-tracked, It's the kind of bills that the National Assembly should, ensure that they turn it into law as quickly as possible. These guys should be recognized, integrated into the security architecture of Nigeria, security system of Nigeria. Payroll, there's nothing there. After all, we've watched ourselves paying people who are not even working assiduously to change the status quo of this country. You understand? If we are doing that, why not payroll this guy? How much are they? You understand? 20,000, 30,000 is something that is reasonable. As much, maybe they go out in the daytime to do their work, keep 1 or 2 people around in the community, and in the nighttime, everyone is watching out for any form of invasion, whether it's coming from stranger or whether it's coming from the people living there. Before you know, everything will be put on that check. That's why we have internal control in all these big organizations. And even if you are a thief, when you know that there are people who are checking the environment automatically, your stealing, instinct will just die automatically. Knowing that if they get a hold of you, it's not just the issue of dealing with you. You will be totally excommunicated. You will be handed over to the police. Your family will be excommunicated, and you will not have a chance of staying in that community again. You understand? If these guys are integrated into the system, it will change a lot of things. So right now, I hope and I believe that the National Assembly will do the needful so that Nigeria will return back to what we had known this country to be. At least, even though we cannot totally eradicate the issue of banditry, at least it will be reduced to the barest minimum, whereby in a whole day, in a whole week, we won't even hear a report of any form of killing, any form of ravaging of any community and all of that. That will bring excitement. I'd like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let us interact. What's your position